Hi, I'm the girl goddess. I'm not that nurse in the bonnet no more, but even though I got this on, Easter, and I'm gonna say happy Easter, happy Resurrectional Sunday, however you call it. Anyway, we're celebrating Christ dying on the cross and rising from the dead. And as children, we celebrate Easter eggs, which symbolizes life. I don't want to talk about the dark world symbolism and the story because the devil's an imitator. We celebrate life. He got on that cross so we may have life and life more abundantly. And that's what the Easter eggs symbolizes. And the color is on the Easter eggs symbolizes a tailor-made life. Okay. So yesterday, and I'm so tired, that's why I haven't done my hair. I was supposed to have shampooed. I didn't get to it. I'm not gonna worry about it because I worked till about 9 p.m. Had got up that morning around 7:30 a.m. and I went to getting busy. Now the lady next door, she was having her sidewalk done from her porch down to the street sidewalk. And so they busted up the cement first, and then they dug around. They're trying to edge it up, so they can put the lumber in so they can set out a new sidewalk, before all of that's done. And they left it, and it was lots of dirt. They had dug up big piles, and it was a lot of grass. They had dug it up in big patches like sod, basically. But I would have bought some sod, but in this small city, they don't really sell it. They don't sell a lot of stuff. Trust me, we're like, I'm gonna say about 80 years behind. It's a country hick town. God sent me here, and I'm like, oh my God, why? Why? But me being the resourceful woman that I am, I utilized that to go over there and get the cement they had broke up, because there's an area in my front yard I wanted to lay out the bricks. Well, the rocks after they broke it up, the cement. And I had a lot of dips in my front lawn, and the grass was not level. And I thank God because I was able to get the dirt up, put it in buckets, and lay it out, spread it out. My dog had dug a lot of holes in my yard, and I was able to fill those areas up as well, and get things together and leveled off. And I picked up the grass and put it on top of the dirt to level it off. So cutting the lawn to be a lot easier now, and that's about where it is, and what else I do? Oh, I was sweeping the sidewalk. You know how you have them weeds grow up, and so I was spraying the weed killer. And we have palm trees, and these things come up, so I was putting gasoline down into their roots before I actually go cut them up, because them roots run real deep. But if you put that gas in it, it will destroy those roots. So it was like a million palm trees trying to palm up, and I got them down. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, and then from there, I was picking up trash. Somebody, I don't know who, wasted garbage across the street, and it was blowing up and down the street. So I went up and picked up the trash and everything and put it in my trash can, cleaning up. I'm always gonna go an extra mile on cleaning my area, my side of the street, and that's across the street. Across the street, it's only like, I'm gonna say 3 houses on my block, and then there's an alley, and then there's this car shop. But I go pick up the trash, keep it clean. We ain't trying to get no rats. I'm gonna put out some of this formula with the flour, sugar, and baking soda, because the neighbors moved out before she started restoring it, and rats was everywhere. Well, I have a cat, so we keep them out, but one went up in my attic. So I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. Okay, I haven't heard nothing this week after I had some of my siding of my house did. And, I'm telling them when they go on the top edges of my house to use some aluminum. First, put the aluminum to the side of the house, and then the wood. So if the wood begins to rot or get deteriorated in some kind of way, the tin is there. The squirrels can't jump on the roof and can't enter into my home, my attic. And I have to lay floors out. Because when I say I bought this house with the wrong impression, she had old pictures up on the internet. And when I got there, none of that stuff was reality. And I overpaid and got into somewhat of a mortgage contract. But I talked to God about it once I got here. I wanted to break down and cry, but I'm a fighter. I don't care how you throw it. I'm gonna throw it right back. I'm gonna keep fighting, keep restoring. And even though I went over to my neighbor's yard and, I got the dirt and everything, and all of that was gonna be put in his truck to take to the dump, the garbage dump. But I saved him a lot of work because I got it all up just about. It's just a little cement he gotta get, broken cement. But I cleared all that up, and the extra weeds and grass that was in his lawn, I gathered it up and put it in a bag and threw it in my trash can for her. And I went into the back to set up the design for my deck. Hopefully we get this done in the next couple of days. And I told him he can put the roof on the deck. Once we get the foundation, we can always add to it. So I'm doing it piece by piece. Financially, they don't really pay good down here in this city. It's a country hick town. You'd be lucky to see, I'm telling you the truth, $12 an hour. It's a few that I seen that pay 18, which is like the police department, Tara Foods, and Webster Run. But most of them here don't pay that much. I don't care what field you go in. You go in the medical field, they're not paying like that down here. They still was paying people $5.15, and it's a shift. Even though some of these businesses they don't care what the law say. They still gonna do that. They paying $7.25, but I don't make that. But I went to Waffle House at one point, and it was like $2. It wasn't even $3 an hour. Plus tips. Then they said it was gonna tax the tips from credit card. And I left, and I really didn't want to get back into the medical field, but I'm stable. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, try to get what I want done. So the finances is not like that. Okay. But that doesn't stop my determination. God taught me to be very resourceful as a child. So I got the dirt and everything, and I know I saved at least $200 on dirt. Okay, and the yard really looks phenomenal. Okay, the work I did, and I go in the back, and I want to cut down the last of the trees. It's smaller trees now on my property. I got 2 big trees. I'm gonna eventually have them paved, but I'm gonna get all the rest of it around so they can set up for my chicken coop. Okay? And I'm gonna, from there, I'm gonna hold off on a lot of construction because I usually buy all the wood and material and aluminum so I can get the rest of that did. And I wanna get the new windows, off the house, okay? But the first part is done, okay? And I got the screens and the windows I picked out for it, and I'm satisfied with that, okay? Just a little minor touches here and there, but I'm satisfied. The last thing is gonna be, I'm taking the panel off, replacing the wood and the whole foundation and structure. I plan to also, after I get the outside wood did on the house, because they didn't maintain nothing. It looked like termites came and ate the wood, and they put some paneling up to cover it up. Well, I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna do the work. Okay, upgrade the house. It's house maintenance. I did a lot of work, had floors did. They ran off of my money and put some garbage down on my floor. I mean, it looks okay, but it's cheap. That's not what I paid for. And I'm gonna finish off, let the guy finish marble. I'll pick some marble up to do my walls and everything in the bathroom. He got the floors did, new toilet, sink. Okay, so I'm going through the motion and getting a lot of stuff did, but after I get the wood around the house did, what I'm gonna do is, I had the plumbing work did, all the fixed pipes except for one wall, because I gotta tear that wall off from my tub so he can do it, but we're gonna replace that, the pipes behind that, and then that's all done. I got most of my electrical work did. I say over 80%, rewiring the house, new wires, and I'm coming along slowly but surely. And from there, I'm gonna come on the inside and I'm gonna put some maple wood, have it did, flooring did, maple colored flooring. It's like a wood, but it's thick. It's like this. Put down on the floor, and then I have all the flooring redid, you know. But it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a lot of stuff done quickly, and I'm just on my journey to redoing the house. You know, maintenance is very important. I'm gonna have rat walls put down before I do the new floors. I'm gonna have rat walls put down. I'm thinking about when I seen what was under the floor. Oh my God! And it's dirt and stuff from the outside, but to keep rodents out. I don't care, squirrels, possums, whatever. When I lift the floors up, I'm gonna have cement poured down on it and put rat walls over that, over on the beams, and then put some wood over that, and then I'm gonna have the floors laid out. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna get done, trust me. From there, yesterday, when I say I worked on the yard, I did some woodwork, and I was exhausted by the time I came in. You know, I was exhausted. I mean, I went around, we grow palm trees, grow wild down here, the little ones, and their roots grow real deep, so I was putting gas down into their roots, and weed killer, you know, and then I'm gonna chop them down. I chopped down a lot of them yesterday, and I got about small trees about wide as my arm coming up. I'm gonna cut all that down. The rest of the trees, I used to have some big trees. I done got rid of probably about 6 huge trees. I got 2 more to go on my side, and it really is gonna help the yard, so I won't have all these leaves to clean up all the time. Okay, and then I got vines growing everywhere, and I'm gonna kill those too, you know. I'm on my journey, but I got up around 7 a.m. yesterday morning. I didn't attend service. I never attend service on Easter or Resurrection on Sunday. To God be the glory. I still praise Him, but it is very hard on me emotionally when I think about what the enemy had done to Christ. And I know that He was born to do it, but just seeing someone go through that is very hurtful for me. And I'm not a very emotional person, but I was pretty emotional. I was tore up. And I cry every Easter morning. You don't even have to tell me it was Easter, because I didn't even know Easter was coming up, and I wake up like that. But nonetheless, I'm all right. I had to get up here. I hadn't been posting the last couple of days, but I'm gonna get back on my grind, get back on my self-maintenance. I wanted to shampoo my hair and blow dry it out, but I wasn't able to, so I just got it in plaits up under here. Came to work. I went to bed probably around midnight, you know. Had to get a few things. I didn't cook a big major dinner. I picked up, someone gave me a plate and I gave to my son, and I'm on my self-maintenance journey, but this is the house journey. So that's what I was doing, rearranging things and getting things in order. But I want to encourage everybody, what you can get done, get it done. Even your yard, getting it edged up, because that grass will grow across your sidewalks, and it's a lot of money to pay someone to come with an edger and shovel it up. It's a lot of money. So I tell you, what you can do, do. I want everybody to like, share, and subscribe, and come along with me on my different maintenance journeys. Bye.